What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes, here back with another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the SS Burducku, or Burducku, whatever the heck you want to call it, custom head sculpt set from Demoniacal Fit or Possessed Horse, whichever you know them as. Let's go ahead and get started with that sexy packaging so we can dive into this head sculpt set. Now for the sexy packaging, it does say SS Burducku. I don't know why they don't just put Bardock. I mean, it's not like this is a licensed product. Maybe it's because they know they'll get sued. I don't know. Anyway, it says custom head sculpt right there, or custom head set. Possessed Horse logo right there. We got Bardock right there looking dope with his Super Saiyan hair sculpt. It does say ages 15 up, warning, choking hazards, yada, 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 yada. All that stuff at the bottom, as well as Possessed Horse, all their social media, so go check them out if you want to. I mean, it's whatever. It says Bardock right there, and the Possessed logo once again. Same thing on this side. Then, of course, on the back, you do have the 4 faceplates that you get with the original Bardock figure, as well as the new hair sculpt set. So let's go ahead and bust this thing out of the packaging so we can get right to it. And then also for my people who love to see what the head sculpt set looks like inside of the plastic, here you guys go. I just took an image and I placed it over the screen, so enjoy. Now, straight out of the package, I do want to tackle a few things before I actually get to reviewing this headset. I will say it looks nice, but Bardock is a very, very scary SHF for me. If you guys don't know, if you didn't catch my first review of this figure, it actually broke on screen while I was reviewing it, and it tore me apart, man. I actually had to buy another one, and my second one had the same problem. But luckily enough, I was able to pull it apart and oil the joint so I didn't have to worry about anything breaking. Now, why did I mention that? Because a buddy of mine said that he bought this set and he tried to take the head off and he couldn't. And he was so afraid of breaking the ball peg. And so basically what you have to do when you're taking apart SHF, this is something that I always mention, especially when it comes to these Demoniacal Fit accessory packs, you always have to put them in hot water. And once you do, let them sit for, I'd say 2 to 3 minutes, not too long, because it'll fade the plastic. But if you let it sit for about 2-3 minutes, then you will have no problem swapping it out. Now, that being said, this head, I don't think was meant to come off of this body, because the more I pulled on it, the neck and everything kept coming off. And like, this is a really small hole in the bottom of this headset versus this one is pretty big. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a major difference between the two of these. Meaning, like I said, this head is meant to stay on. So if you get this figure or this accessory pack, don't just try to take the head off. You will risk breaking this figure. Now that I have this on, we'll get right to it. I do have some issues with this. One being that this comes on and off way too easy because the ball peg is a decent size, but the hole in this is way too big. And I'm hoping it's just because I had it heated up and it's still, I guess, going back to its normal size. But yeah. And also when you put it on there, it kind of looks like he's missing his neck. Like, it makes the neck look really, really small. But anyway, off of the bad, onto the good. And there's a lot of good to talk about. When I first saw this headset, right, I saw it in pictures and I was not feeling it. I don't know what it was. Something just looked off to me. And I believe it's because it is somewhat of Demoniacal Fit's own hair sculpt, and it's not any of what we have already gotten. And when I say that, I pull out this figure right here, right? I'm going to go ahead and show him off next to his dad. We got Goku right here. This Bardock headset is not the full power Super Saiyan Goku. And on top of that, it is not the Super Saiyan Blue Goku 2.0 either. So this is kind of their own thing, which I'm fine with. It doesn't look bad. It just didn't look good to me in photos, but in person I think it looks very nice. And so I do dig this. It's awesome to be able to have a Super Saiyan Bardock. Now, to answer another question that I got asked, can this guy wear the Scouter? No, he cannot. This ear on every single head sculpt is molded on. So I don't know. I guess I don't know if they made their own or what. But yeah, the ear is molded on all of these. And I actually did some digging through Google because I couldn't remember if Bardock actually had his scouter on when he went Super Saiyan. He didn't. So I mean, technically, it's accurate. He doesn't really need the scouter. He's so powerful at this form, it's not like he needs it anyway. So, yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and show off those extra heads because I've already rambled enough. Now, when it comes to this headset pack, as you guys know, Demoniacal Fit usually always gives us the exact same faceplates that come with the original figure, just repainted, and I do have all of those here. First off, you do get the neutral face, and I will show these next to the original so you can see what they look like. For the most part, paint is very clean on this. I actually like that it's a little bit, it has a little bit more of a matte finish than the original figure, so it kind of makes these faceplates look a little bit better. Here is the teeth gritted face where he's angry. Once again, all of these have an ear molded onto them, so you don't have to worry about losing that extra ear. And once again, the paint is somewhat cleaner on the Demoniacal Fit than the SHF, but then again, all they had to paint was the head sculpts. Here is the smirking face, and that looks really good. And then, of course, you have the yelling face. So that's pretty much all you get as expected. The Super Saiyan hair sculpt does come with the bandana molded onto it. And then the head sculpt itself, it is pretty much like the original where you have to attach the face plates to the bandana. Then you attach it onto the figure like so. And then you attach the bang. So pretty much exactly like the SHF version. Here you guys go. Now, once again, I have to give a big shout out to Omnime Store for sending this my way. They have been providing me with a lot of the content I've been uploading on my channel lately. So guys, go check them out. If you're interested in this set, I will most definitely leave the link below so that you guys can go ahead and get straight to it. Now, for my final thoughts on this accessory pack, I mean, it's cool. It's not like, it's definitely not something to wow about like some of the other accessory packs. You do get a Super Saiyan Bardock, which is amazing. But if you want me to be honest, I thought that the hair sculpt for the Dragon Stars version was a little bit better than this one. That's not to say this one's bad by any means. I just think that that one looked a little bit better. Now, for this, I mean, if you're a Dragon Ball collector and you like to have every possible outcome or every single form that has ever taken place in Dragon Ball continuity, by all means, go for it. Who knows if Tamashii Nations is ever going to make this, because Bardock technically never went Super Saiyan in the canon universe. I believe it was an OVA where he fought Lord Chill or whatever his name was called. And if we do get something from that, figures or whatever, who knows how long that's going to be. So if you just want a Super Saiyan Bardock right now, by all means, go for it. It looks good. It's decent. Like I said, it's just nothing to really wow about. For me, I'll probably go ahead and send this one back. But yeah, that's my final thoughts on it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That always helps me out. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. And lastly, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and bye. Peace.